Hi, everybody. Oh, yeah, there's no desktop. There we go. Welcome to the 2-Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben, but I'm sure most of you are familiar with that already. Mostly useful. I changed some of my stuff around in regards to like microphone positioning. So if this is too quiet, please let me know and I can mess around with it some more. Hi, Zelgrith. Yeah, we do talk a lot on Discord, which is great. Like I'm glad that Discord is there so we can chat. And I think that that's very important because building a community and chatting is important. Okay, well, that's good to know. Like, I usually have the microphone positioned over on my left, which I guess is your right. But now I'm connecting it over here because it's more out of the way. And ideally, it'll give me a little bit more room to work on stuff. I also got my light panel. I'm going to, it's fun to mess with this. So I'm going to go, hi, everybody. I got my light panel over here, and I don't think I'm going to use it, but it gets really bright. So I was thinking just like a little soft light like this, but really since the webcam space is so small, it's not really worth it. But, you know, here we are. So that seems quiet. Yeah, it's really bright. I'm going to increase. I don't feel like OBS has a really good representation of how loud those are, like how loud Ableton is right now and that kind of stuff. I'm still messing with my settings because I recently rearranged my office and then I rearranged it back. Is that a good volume for the piano and stuff? Hey, Amy. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to get things going, and then we can get rolling. The challenge today. Let me see if I can find it again. Okay, so the music is a bit quiet. That's good. Zelgrith, were you the one that suggested the theme today? Or was that Ollie? Where were we even talking? Oh, acapella, symmetrical, arpeggio. Okay, so it was Zelgrith that suggested it. Darn Discord being all unorganized. So okay, first things first, I'm gonna mess with the levels a little bit and try to get those in a better position for listening. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, I have a lot more gain to work with over there, but I really don't want to start clipping things because if I'm... Okay, a little bit more. Or a lot more. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I think that's should be good. Hopefully, is that okay? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below for all you YouTube listeners. I think that should be good, especially when something, because this piano isn't really... Yeah, the piano isn't really clipping or anything. I mean, I could go get like a sine wave or something, and I don't want to replace that. Either way, just kind of killing time until the challenge starts, which is in like 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, well, that's good to hear. It was quite a bit louder before. Well, how about this? How about I compress this so it's actually... That is the wrong instrument. So this is about max volume for Ableton. And I feel like that's a little bit quieter than my voice, which is kind of what I was looking for, because usually I talk about random crap while I'm doing that, and I don't want my voice drowned out. Yeah, I think that should be good. But like I said, the levels meter on OBS is kind of garbage. Here, I'll show you. So it's this right here. It's the bouncing green line. And like sometimes I talk really loud and it goes past clipping, which it doesn't clip, but it looks like it does. And then like it's usually kind of around here, but when I play, it's like halfway. I don't know. That's one thing that bothers me about OBS, is that the audio does not seem super accurate. So either way, I figure we can get rolling and see what comes up. Also, hey Game Guy, I don't know if I said hello. And hey Doodle Dude, I don't know if I said hello. Everybody kind of showed up at once, which is very flattering. Thank you. So, I'm thinking, in addition, a gaze into infinity. In addition to, the challenge of just having not only, but having an arpeggio always playing regardless of. Oh, good, Firefox is updating. I also wanted to try using an instrument that I haven't really used before, find a synth, and I just lost control of my mouse. There we go. That was weird. So I figured, it's 4:00, so. Oh. Yeah, boring work days are no fun. I kind of I'm in the same situation right now, where I just don't have a lot to do because we're kind of in the middle of a code freeze. So I try to make the most of it. Oh, that's very nice to hear. I'm glad that you find it entertaining enough to look forward to. Prism. So Prism was something that I bought a long time ago that I never really looked into a whole lot, but I figure... Oh, I need to set the timer too. So I'll set the timer real quick. Start. It's going. It's going. So I'm thinking about... That's kind of nice. I like the tail on that too. I like that. I think that's a pretty cool song. Yeah, I should have been recording that. Oh, that's how it goes though, isn't it? Oh, thanks Twitch. Just started playing my stream randomly. This is Reactor. It is called String Box. I haven't really used, or Reactor Prism rather. Reactor is the container for the synths, and the synth is called Prism, and the preset is called String Box, which is really cool. Did you make a clip of my recording? I appreciate that. But it wasn't very complicated, I don't think. And even if I appreciate that though. I'll definitely go back and see if I was anywhere close with the final product we have here. So the thing with this instrument is I don't really know all of the details for it, so I might mess around with this stuff a little bit, but honestly, I'm okay with just using the preset for now and then kind of rolling back to it later. Oh, yeah. So, so it was like a tempo of 72, and this is in 6/8 time. Let's see what I can do. Here's a start. Hey Zodit, how you doing? Maybe I will listen to that real quick because everything went perfectly that first time I played it. Oh, you only got part of it. Thanks, Zelgrith. So yeah, I think I am going to just stick with this, and we can work on just adding more layers on top of this and just kind of roll with it. I think that will go just fine. And I do want to get back into recording more things by hand. I've kind of gotten into the habit of just using electronic stuff and just not really paying attention to the humanity of making things, and I think that that's very important. I say that after I hard quantize everything to the okay, it's not a hard quantize, it's 60%. Okay. Okay, don't need that. I'm not entirely sure why things are skipping around like that. I have a feeling that my computer is not a huge fan of this while I'm actually trying to stream as well. But yeah, well, first of all, I really love this chord progression. So that helps. Yeah. Cool. So that is a start. And then, okay, so I'm here. Yeah, okay, so this will be kind of the loop. And I'm going to need the tempo again because I don't have any. 5, 6. I changed the speed. I should keep up with the times, Grandpa. And then this is basically our loop. Cool. I'm going to join those. Make sure that these actually start on the loop. I'm like quantizing things to the Yeah, that's totally legible, Zelgrith. For those on YouTube. Yep. Well, I mean, if you're on the company network, I guess I can understand that you want to preserve the bandwidth for people who are actually being productive at work. But yeah, I totally get it. I hope not. Like the audio should still be good. Just because I think that Twitch brings it down to 128 kps. That's pretty funny. Whoops. Can change the quality on non-partner streams. Yeah, exactly. And I would probably just go audio only, just because, for one, if you're interested in how I do something, like the recording is always available on Twitch, or if you forget, or if you just want to go to YouTube, you can always just go to YouTube and find it there too. So I really like the reverb that this already has, but I'm going to add another layer of reverb. I'm gonna just do the Valhalla shimmer because everybody loves a little shimmer. And let's see if I can find the reverb on here and bring it down just a little bit. I'm running into latency issues, or I'm running into the clipping issues. So let me see if error correction. Input, output, hardware setup. Maybe that fixed it. Chrome plating. I like that. Zelgrith. That's a good way to learn. Yeah, the effects in FL Studio are actually really pretty top notch. And I think we were talking about FL recently in the chat, and I actually really like FL Studio. It just didn't vibe with me. I keep trying to save. It just didn't vibe with me in the long term, and I used it for like 3 years, so I can't complain too much. But you know, that's just how it goes. Go like this. Give it a little bit of an intro. And yeah. That reverb piano. Yeah, and I was thinking about maybe like accompanying this with something in the piano. Except not hyper compressed piano because I was testing stuff out. Let's be smart about this, guys. Zelgrith, yes, it is compatible, and I really, really like it. I mean, just listen to what this does to a regular piano. Let's listen to a piano that actually has some volume behind it. Too much volume. Like it really, really is beautiful. I like it a lot. That was really loud. I was not aware of how loud that was. My headphones were very quiet, apparently. Yeah, Zelgrith, that was the Valhalla Shimmer. This is basically the default settings for it. It's kind of like the Valhalla Shimmer is kind of like a reverb and pitch shifter and delay. Like it does all these kind of subtle things to the signal, and it does a very good job at it. Valhalla Room is the other one that I use very often. And this one is more of a straight reverb, but you can get like 100-second decay on it, which is crazy. And this one, this one sounds really, really good as well. Let me. So this is more for something. If you want a regular reverb that doesn't create a lot of mud. But still gives you a huge sound. And you can just tell that goes on forever. Valhalla is $50 for each plugin. I think Room and Shimmer. They're both $50, and I don't think they ever really go on sale. The guy was just like, well, they're reasonably priced, and yeah, so it's worth checking out. I really like both of them. They definitely have different applications. Yeah, so simple piano stuff like that. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? I'm going to give myself a little bit more lead time than that. Okay, that's not terrible. I mean, especially like damn it, Jeff. I definitely use it in a lot of stuff. When I initially got it, I think I put it on pretty much everything I made for a while. I don't do that as often anymore, but I still put it on a lot of stuff. Okay, another thing with this reactor plugin, I'm going to try to change the attack just a little bit. The attack is a little harsh for me. So kind of the problem I have now is trying to find where that is. I think it's right here. Whoa! Mix. Yeah, I apologize for that. That apparently created a feedback loop that I was not aware of. Hopefully I got it in time to save your ear balls. I'm like I said before, like I'm going back into here now and like trying to refine things a little bit more to fit the general mood of what I'm working with. Just because I don't want to just use like a straight preset. I don't mind using, mostly preset, but not all preset. So it's getting there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, I mean, you could spend an entire lifetime learning how to use synths. Like I got Harmor a long time ago, and it is incredibly powerful. Harmor is something that's actually native to FL Studio. It's super powerful. It does basically everything. If you're familiar with the artist Savant, he uses or used this all the time for a lot of his stuff. You can do almost anything with this. Like these are just presets. Like seriously, it's crazy. But I haven't had the time to actually mostly preset is my cousin. Mostly preset was my dad. You can just but yeah, so like you could spend a very, very long time with just learning how to do stuff. As far as like back to the song, as far as the song is going, I'm kind of feeling like really just super chill. And I think that just kind of going with that, I think is a good thing. I'm starting to kind of feel like this is a little too just kind of right there. So I'm wondering if I can throw a little bit of a corpus in there to give it a little bit more bass. Let's put this to 440. Yeah. Like without, it's very, very kind of dry. The reverb and stuff still pushes things into space, but if you add this, you just get this like pedal tone that's kind of reverberating through the whole thing. Needs a bass, huh? Yeah, I agree with you there. Where is the output? Phase, LFO rate, reverb. Where is the main output for this? Like all of these, I'm kind of learning as I go here. So, sync, mic, impulse. Take care, Doodle Dude. Oh, you're not leaving. You're just getting tired. Well, hey, I'm okay with that. I like this song so far, though. It's pretty cool. I'm just trying to find like the volume. I could just like put a utility on here and just go like this. Yeah. Like I get the resonant frequencies a little too much. I don't want to blast people's ears off with that note. That's the culprit right there. I think. Yeah, Zelgrith, I hear ya. Like, I would love to learn the drums. That's better. Okay, we solved that problem at least. Yeah, Zelgrith. Well, I mean, electric drum kits are probably the cheapest they're going to be for a while, considering it's like Black Friday sales and all that other crap. So, I mean, they're generally like the cheap ones they can be as low as $300, and the expensive ones are obviously like $1 billion. But I'm trying to get rid of that attack because it's really bothering me. Just trying to sculpt the sound a little bit more. Well, oh, I just rearranged my office. I don't know if I can plug my bass in. So yeah, it's been a while since I used this. Oh yeah, I know. I just haven't used it in a while. And it's something that I need to get back into, so. Amplifier, and I need a cabinet. Out of tune. I do have a real one. I don't play it very well. One of the problems, one of the reasons why I don't play it very well is because I have so many cables. Like it's my setup is not well equipped to handle all of this. So, like, I'm just trying to figure things out right now. There we go. So where's my tuner? Tuner. Only a little off. That is the wrong string. There we go. And I can just, let me just throw guitar rig on here because that's easier. I can get rid of that. Okay. Perfect. That fits with the song, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think something simple like that in the low end might help. I actually there's a creative exploration video that I want to make that talks about how to introduce new concepts, and I find it very interesting that that how like dubstep like kind of came into popularity, and that's because of everybody remixing already existing songs to like the dubstep genre. And that's how it kind of got into the overall like internet mind space. It's like, oh, dubstep is a thing now. And because everybody was doing like ridiculous mashups and remixes of songs that already existed. And I think that's partially why that like dubstep as a genre became so popular, because it was so easy to throw any song into that genre. Zelgrith. That bass is super loud. I did not know how loud that was. I apologize. Actually, wide stereo bass is kind of cool. Ah. Okay. Okay, that's better. I need a name for this song. I keep automatically saving 2016 11:30. Okay, what should I call this? I'm trying to think of names. I can always go back to the Tired and True song name generator. Shimmering arpeggios. That's not a bad name. Generate names. See if there's anything good here. Despair ain't perfect. That's not bad either. $64,000 car. Hidden Lurve. Drifting Solace. That's a little bit more abstract. And I like that. Manual Bomb. Limited Devil. I kind of like Drifting Solace. Zelgrith, you got to choose the theme. You don't get to name the song, too. Well, I need to reply to this real quick. Ah, crap. Sorry, I just I realized that I need to yeah, okay, I already said that. I don't want to reply to the same thing twice. Okay. Spaceness. Drifting Solace. Done. And this is not me being out of, well, probably me being a little out of time, but the fact that it, there's a delay when I play the bass. It feels like that should have gone into a rhyme, but it didn't, and I apologize. Okay, let me actually hear this outside of just... I need to see... Oh, geez, that's my voice. I need to see how loud the actual bass is, and it seems to be okay. Okay. There have been songs in the past where I like render them out, and then I listen to them on my big speakers, and they're like, oh my god, I screwed up the bass so bad. Unfortunately, I love these Sennheisers, but they are not the best at rendering like super deep bass like this, which is too bad. These might just be old. I'm not entirely sure. I've used them for like 4 years now. So yeah, that's better. So I want to put in some field recordings because I think that would help. I also actually, while I distract myself here, Oh, good. Thank you, Zelgrith. I appreciate the confirmation. EQ3. Screw that. F that. Oh, good. Thank you. It does. And yeah. Hello, Formal Ghost. Good morning to you, too. You just get up. You gotta give Formal a break. Working night sucks. Okay. So I think we've got a pretty good structure for the song now, or not structure, but a pretty good like general feeling. And what I wanted to do before I distracted myself with something else was to get some field recordings in here, because I think that the high end is really kind of lacking for this. So I think that if I just, I mean, the old standby for my stuff is just to get some rain. I mean, you can't really go wrong with just bringing a bunch of rain in. Adobe's witchcraft of an audio editor. Isn't that Adobe Audition? Okay. Oh, this is warped too. I really have not used Adobe Audition. Is witchcraft a good or a bad thing in this situation? Where's my loop points? Where are my loop points at? There we go. I'm still debating on whether I want to purchase Adobe Creative Cloud and get all of the software, or if I just want to go and buy Premiere by itself, because I do need better video editing software, but I really don't want to spend like twice as much money for 18 pieces of software that I'm never going to use, like Flash and Adobe Audition probably. So I'm still debating on that. I know that that's something that I need to take care of because that was one of my Patreon goals, and I still haven't really fulfilled that on my end. I've been spending it expanding my studio, like getting these rad lights. Yeah. Photoshop is $20 a month. Actually, I have this site up right here. Yes, Photoshop looks like it's $10 a month. If you pay monthly, it's $9.99 a month. However, if you do any other application aside from Photoshop, it is $20 a month. So it would be $240 a year. That's interesting, Doodle Doo. That Doodle Dude. That does sound like witchcraft. So it's like right now, Adobe has their Black Friday special going on, which means you get like 20% off everything, but it's also $480. But if I just do this, if I do these two, it would be $360 for only the apps that I use, or I could spend an extra, $120 a month or $120 a year to get all of the apps, and I wouldn't use any of them. So it's like, I don't really know what to do. Like, I'm still debating. We should work on this song more. And honestly, like I really like this song the way it is. I don't want to add too much to it, but I feel like I have to. Let's really, Zelgrith? They support like all currencies except for Canadian. That's kind of ridiculous. People in Canada make things too. Drop down at the bottom. Algeria, US dollar. That's crazy. What the heck? Yeah, they like have everything except for Canada dollars. Which is basically just Canadian bacon, if I'm not mistaken, but that's weird. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm sure that they would still, take your money if you offered it to them in exchange for possible goods and services, or in this case, just goods. So I'm going to record a few percussion sounds, and I think that this will help. So I have my microphone here. I'm just going to set this to in. Can't really hear it, but I'm going to grab my wood blocks. I'm going to grab a couple other things. I'm just going to start smashing everything around, and I'll be back in a second. So that's going to record. Yep. Okay, got a couple things. We'll do this out of the way. Okay. We're good there. We got this. I got a little slinky. I think that'll make some neat sounds. And I've been watching a lot of Andrew Wong videos lately, and he recommended a box of couscous for a nice shaker. So I'm actually going to have to listen to this one just so I get the tempo right. Wannabe Canada. Yeah, Minnesota's kind of the best version of it's the most Canadian version, which is nice. Oh, this is so quiet. Good there. We got this. I got a little slinky. I think that'll make some neat sounds. So yeah, I'm going to have to boost these up by a bit. That's a good one. And this is a good one. And I'll take this one too. And I'll get traditional drum sounds too. But travels to Maine for sales. Watching a lot of okay, got that, and get rid of these, and we're good. So with the shaker, I am just going to create a new channel for this and just drop it in because it's kind of too much. It's too much of a bother to work with it. I don't speak any French. Would that hurt my chances of being a Canadian? Being a Canadian seems kind of good sometimes. I mean, aside from the cold. And I know Canada's not all it's cracked up to be sometimes too, but, you know. I'm going to fix these up just a little bit. And what I can do to accentuate that, because the timing isn't perfect, what I can do to accentuate that is just do that auto pan thing, that trick that I do once in a while, and just don't make it super obvious, but well, that's good to know. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Canada. I fully support my Canadian friends. Yeah. I don't really know what to say beyond that. There we go. Get those in there. Get rid of this then. And then crop sample. Yeah, just because they're so big. There's no point in having this entire thing. So with this, we do put a compressor. We put some reverb on there, and we got ourselves a stew going. Classic. It's a little loud. And this just doesn't exist. It's too quiet. Yeah, I need to get a better preamp. Oh, well, okay. That might have been the problem. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that was the problem. I just didn't I didn't have it set up properly. I had the wrong thing. So I'm going to re-record those slinkies real quick. Hopefully this will fix it. It also helps if I'm actually recording a channel. I didn't have it turned to the right setting. So hopefully that helped. They're still very quiet, but I can boost that here. Yeah, and then I'll flatten that down. I actually really like this first one. The second one, or the third one's all right too. So get rid of that, that. Oh no, you can't lose your streak. Okay. We'll get back to doing the music stuff soon. Just gotta finish this up. Okay. I want a 4-bar loop here. And really, I just want this to happen there. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have that option at my work. Yeah, at my work, they push updates down, and then they send you a notification being like, your computer's going to restart in 4 hours if you don't restart it yourself. And that's pretty much all we have to work with. Oh, I can't do that with mine. I work at a bank, and unfortunately security is, well, not unfortunately, because it's good overall, but security is incredibly important. For obvious reasons. I mean, we're managing people's money. So, that's how it goes. Okay. Grain delay glue compressor, that's what I'm looking for. Actually, I need to put the glue compressor there. Yeah, I corrected myself. Don't take that out of context, guys. I like this. Oops. Okay. Oh, we still got like an hour left. For some reason, I felt like this has gone a lot faster. Which isn't to say that I'm not having fun. I think this is a good time. But for some reason, I thought that we had like 20 minutes left or something. Yeah, they know about people like you. I guess it's because this stream is a lot more chill than the last couple that I've had, where I've been like crazy sound design for the first hour and 20 minutes, and then I try to bang out a song, and this time it's like I'm just kind of sitting down and hanging out, and I like this a lot more. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the difficult challenges, but it's nice to take a little bit of a break once in a while. And this is actually the 51st episode of the 2-Hour Trek Challenge, which is pretty cool. I'm going to do episode 52 next week, I guess, which will make basically a full year's worth. Even though basically what happened is from January to April, I did 2 a week. I did 2-hour track challenges a week. And that's crazy. So I don't do that anymore, but it's, I'll end up with 52, and that'll basically be like season 1 of this. And, I'll see what I can do after that. I know next week my challenge is going to be, creating the intro for Composer Quest, because if you haven't heard of Composer Quest, it is a series that Charlie McCarran does, who he goes out and interviews composers. And I was on an earlier episode, and then I talked to Charlie about a month ago and recorded another interview. And one of his challenges to his interviewees is to create an intro song for the podcast that they're going to be featured on. So I need to do that, and that'll be my challenge. A favorite challenge. That's hard. I really liked the challenge where I had to make a song based off of the letters in my name. That's where the song "Non-Standard Deviation" came from, and the Cats one was pretty fun too. But I really had a fun time just trying to figure out how to make a melody, because my name, if you take out all the non musical letters, like only A through G, there isn't a whole lot left except for B's and E's. So it was a lot of fun. So I need to make the piano a little bit more interesting the second time around, because right now I have the wrong octave for one. Yeah, Game Guy. A couple of the challenges did take longer than 2 hours. And like, I don't necessarily admit defeat or anything like that. I think there was one challenge that actually took 3 hours, because the first hour was like super, super hard, like creative blocks. Like I just could not figure it out for some reason. But you know, and then and there was another episode. I call them episodes like it's a TV show. There was another one where I had the foolish idea that, you know, having an alcoholic beverage while making a song, what's the worst that could happen? Well, the worst that could happen is that I get really tired and I just give up. And I didn't give up. Like, I finished the song, but it was like an hour and 10 minutes into the song. I was just like, okay, guys, I'm going to go to sleep. That was pretty funny. Yeah. So there have, like, I feel like this is one of those episodes where it's just like, let's reminisce about all the older episodes. But it's like, I've had a lot of fun doing this, and it's like, I'm not going to stop doing it, I guess. I'm going to definitely tone back on the 2-hour track challenges. I'm not going to do them every week. I'm still going to have the music stream, but I'm not going to do these every week because they get kind of stressful at times. And like, this is a super chill one, and I like this one, but sometimes things get a little too hectic for me, and I don't have the brain power to fully process how to do one of these. Why did that loop weird? It felt like there was a pause in the bass. Oh, that's fine. The clip show. That's what they're called. Thank you, Doodle Dude. Yeah, exactly. Let's reminisce about that time we started talking about philosophy and the end of the world. That was like 5 episodes ago. That was like a month and a half or 2 months. That was actually a lot of fun, just talking about random. Someone say brain power. Yeah, I have that's a finite resource for me. What do you call it? Brain juice? Yeah, so I'm still gonna I definitely want to stream more. What is life? What is living? Yeah, and I think we actually had some really good conversations when we did that. Just because it went in a very strange direction and it was fun. But and then there is, of course, if we're gonna continue down this road, there's the Ben Wave track, and I could do that for this one here. I'm not gonna keep this in. Because obvious reasons. I will have to check that out after the video. Yeah, let me just put this in here for you. I need like an official sample. Oh, gotcha. I need an official Benwave sample so I could like hide it in every song. That would actually be a lot of fun. There we go. Perfect. How could this go wrong? Yeah, I might do some singing on this actually. Not the Benwave part though. We'll leave that part out for now. You know, I really like this thing, but it also really pisses me off. Just hold on. One moment, please. First of all, I realized that I need a kick, and I have a perfect kick right down here. So let me get that real quick. I was banging on my my wooden shelf down there. I think Zelgrith, you're going to have to be a little more specific than that, but I would love to give you the details. If you can give me a song name, if you can give me a song name, I would love to look that up for you. While I'm doing this, might as well just play the song, see if I can get more ideas. Do background vocals. There we go. I love this microphone too. I don't use it very often because this room is a little noisy with fans sometimes, but it's a very quality microphone. I recently got my new baby, the SM7B, and it's so pretty. But I want it on something just in case, like, I drop it, it's actually going to land on the heavy part instead of the top. But now I can just hold it. Okay. I will try it. Why the hell not, you know? I got 52 minutes left. No, that's boring. I need to do better than that. I can't remember what I did before because that was like perfect. Let's start lower maybe. And quiet's okay too. Where the hell was I going with that? Yeah, vibrato. I'm really not that great at singing. So there's that. But like if I put all this together. Yeah. I'll give it another try or two. There's nothing wrong with that. It also would help if I threw the Valhalla shimmer on it. Give it a little bit more space. Maybe. It's really quiet. The other thing I can do managing the volume for this is actually kind of tricky. Put some auto-tune on there. Maybe. We'll see. It's so bad. That's actually kind of cool, but kind of shitty at the same time. And honestly, auto-tune is really good if you don't, like, completely blast it out. Yeah, honestly, I think that helps a little bit. Straight out of Portal, huh? Yeah, I mean, this could be... Yeah. Spirit of the Dawn. Well, yeah, Zelgrith, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like, I'm always down for helping out. I apologize for the audio glitches. I don't think my my sound card can keep up with everything that's going on because my CPU is like only at 20%. Oh boy. So I have a lot of layers here, and that's okay. Oh right, I have these two. These thumps. Oh nope, cancel. Let's see if one of these sounds good as a kick. Not that I really need one, but I think it might be nice to have. Yeah, right here. Fourth one. So we'll go like that. Butts. There we go. Actually, let's do this the proper way so I'm not importing a pile of garbage. Go like that. And then go like this. Got a nice little kick sample there. Zoom in so I can actually grab it. Drum rack. Go over here. Drop it in. And we're good. I can boost it up in here. Like as a kick sound goes, it's actually not too bad just by itself, but there's a little bit of EQing that can be done. To boost up the lows, to cut the mids like this. Yeah. And I'm not looking for like a super dank club kick. It's just something to give it a little bit more space. Well, that actually worked in one of my other songs, where I was going through various kicks for like a kind of an ambient song, and then this super kind of distorted kick kind of popped out, and we used that, and it turned out really surprisingly good. I can't remember what song it was though. So at this point, I want to kind of change things up a little bit, and then we can go back to the original thing. I mean, this is kind of the standard formula for these 2-hour track challenges, where I just kind of mess around with things for a while, and I change it up, and then I go back to the original one, and then the song's done. Like, that's kind of the problem that I have with the 2-hour track challenge, is that I don't always get to do all of the more in-depth stuff. Like, I'm always kind of just rushing towards the end because I have a time limit. So I want to make sure that in 2017, I'm actually making projects that last longer than 2 minutes for one, and that, just kind of I'm able to do more stuff with like arranging and evolving a sound. Because right now, like, I see that clock ticking down, 42 minutes left. So that's how it goes, and that's fine. Like, I like doing this, and I like having like this reserve, this backlog of all these songs. Zelgrith, I used where is it? It's called M Auto Pitch. I believe that it's free. So media production audio plugins is media production audio plugins. They may or may not still exist. Oh, Melda, Melda. See, and the problem is with 5-hour track challenges, I just don't have enough time to stream for 5 hours. Yeah, so it's Melda Production, MELDA production.com. And I think that they give you all of this stuff, and they have like a warning thing here, but I actually have like they give you a ton of files, and yeah, it seems all pretty legit. Like, I haven't used a lot of them, but I wanted to have an auto tune, and that's kind of where I found that because the original auto tune, the one that everybody uses professionally, is very expensive. Okay, so what key are we in here? Okay, so that kick isn't... It's not doing it for me for a couple of reasons. Yeah. And I don't know why I decided to go with like found sounds for those, but I did, so there we are. Okay. It's me talking over the beginning of all these. Okay, it's... Yeah, let's throw in some waves. It'll take a little while to process. It's getting there. There we go. So yeah, really, this is just going to be a bit of a B section. Switch things up a little bit to keep with the challenge. I still have to have an arpeggio going. Ben wave, yeah. I guess that would be a good spot for it, wouldn't it? Actually, with that kick, it might be cool to have some delay on it, like some really fast delay. Yeah, at the top end, I think that's pretty cool. And you can go kind of nuts with 2 delays, so you get then it just lasts forever, basically. I think one works. Hey, Pokey. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I was trying to remember to email you yesterday, and I forgot, so I apologize for that. Sorry that you have the flu. That kind of sucks. Hopefully you bounce back. Okay. So we have the same number of loops. Okay. I kind of like the shaker still being in here, but I'm going to actually boost it up a little bit more, so it's a little bit less pronounced. A little less pronounced in this section. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's no fun. Okay, so with this slinky... Oh, it's this one. There's this extra little bounce here that I'm really not a big fan of. And I'll just throw some reverb on there. Something I probably should have done a while ago. So, in the challenge, you said that I just needed to arpeggiate. You didn't say that I had to use the same instrument. So, got you there. Not really, I think that was pretty much implied. But I'm going to try to do something else. Yeah, and it's no fun to go into the office and then just always be coughing, and even if nobody says anything, which it sounds like people did in that case, but even if nobody says anything, it's like you still know that you're annoying people, and it's just like, oh, I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's no fun. That's really low. It's kind of like an electric piano sound. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you were very specific. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, I could, like, double time the arpeggio. And that might be kind of fun. The Jesse Ventura My Pillow guy. So, yeah, I think I'm going to try doing that. Sign shaper. Adding enough effects will fix anything, right? That's how this works. You got that, and then you throw in some Valhalla shimmer. That's just Sephiroth's theme. That's Sephiroth's theme. Poorly played. Intensity. Yeah, Minnesotan. That's me. Let's see. Let's do a little random. I love doing this on oops, that's not random. This one's random. I love doing this on the pan because it randomly assigns a pan. Game guy, that sounds more like a developer than a mechanic. But yes, you're on the right track. Let's see, low pass. Bring all this up. The size is a little big now. There we go. So we have this. That might be more accurate too. And I don't know if I'm going to stick with that, with this synth. I just kind of threw something together to try things out. It's not actually going to go in this. I just kind of wanted to see how it fits together with everything. Nah. I like it the way that it is, and I don't. This is the problem that I always have, is I try to get fancy with stuff, and you don't have to get fancy with stuff. You can be happy with something simple and pretty. Like, you don't have to go crazy. And like, I'm always just like, oh, it has to be more complex. It has to be more complex, and it really doesn't. Because you can get away with a whole lot of stuff just by messing around with like wet dries and all this other stuff, like filter cutoffs, and you can do so many cool things. And you don't have to be like, oh, I have to add this crazy chord progression or anything like that. Like, you can just let it breathe. You just let it be itself. You don't have to go crazy. So I'm trying very hard to do that right here, because I think that that's the right call. And there's going to be more in this section, of course. Like, it's not just going to be that, but I have to have this in there. I have to have an arpeggio through the whole thing. A little bit of a transition there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Zelgrith. There we go. See, that sounds way better. So obviously this section needs a little bit of work still. The easy way to do this is to just kind of bring this stuff up as we go. And I also kind of think just dropping the rain sample here and just leaving the ocean in, I think that'll help too. And also leaving a bit of a gap right there might work well. I also had another idea, and I can't remember what it was. Hey, oh, dang it, I can't remember your name. I can't remember how to pronounce your name, and I don't like calling you Ouchie. So, hello. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to... It needs some lower end stuff. That's the wrong chord. That's also the wrong chord. It was a good start, though. Quite sober now. Good job. No wait. Now you are you the business alpaca on the Discord? If so, I hope your interview went well. If not, I don't know who I'm talking to. Okay, well, I hope your interview went well then. Yeah, and that's the worst. Like, you have to wait and just see if they liked you enough to hire you. Did it again. Is that how I'm supposed to remember it? Okay. So it's a little bit of a haphazard way of doing this, but like I said, I want to keep doing more live recordings. I used to do it all the time, and then lately I kind of fell off that wagon, and I want to get back into it, even if it's not perfect. It really, especially if it's not perfect, because I think that really helps create something a little bit more human, and I feel that that's important. And then, like, at the end, maybe... Yeah, I was going way off tempo there. I'm just going to have to get the metronome in there. Can't even hear it. Bloop. And actually, maybe if we bring that up an octave. And then we can fade this out with the rest of it. Well, you can hear the metronome with your super alpaca ears. Yeah, I got it eventually. It took me a while to, you know, what's total offshoot of the last thing, but something that's very stupid is that somebody registered the metronome sound, the Ableton metronome sound, as a song on YouTube for YouTube Content ID, and I might get tagged because of that. And obviously I just like dispute the Content ID thing, and then it goes away because it's absurd. But the fact that that's even something that exists, it's really kind of disappointing. Yeah, seriously. I like this very, very slight jazz kind of thing. There it is. So what I want to do in this last little bit here Yeah. Ow. Sorry about that. Take care, Zelgrith. Yeah, okay. I got it. I just got kind of lost. There. Yeah, drive safe, Zelrith. It's very hard for me to hear this. Maybe I should just bring it up an octave so I can actually hear it first. Or maybe I'm just being too fancy again. Try it one more time. Yeah, that works better. Again, like, I just need to learn to not gild the lily. And, you know, actually get my timings right. Ben. I don't know why that one was so far off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 60-day uptime, huh? That's pretty good. Rather than fading these out with the faders, I'm going to fade them out with just the utility. And then I can just, I can better control it. I think it's a little late for a screenshot. I think he already reset. Yeah. Well, let's listen to the whole thing. But I think like overall this is a pretty cool song. Yeah. I'm glad I was able to do something. Well, that was cool. I apologize for that. My thing popped right off my table. Okay, well, let's just go like this. Top 500 Twitch fails, lol. That was pretty amusing, though. I'll put that back on later. I'm pretty much done with the song anyway, so I can just chat for a little bit. I feel like that this could benefit from having the thing fade out, just like it fades in. That's cool, Zelrith. I actually kind of want to just leave this in as well. Except like super in the background. So oops. Auto pan. That's what I want. Yeah, so I think this is pretty much good. I don't like how robotic the auto-tune sounds. Like, as much as I like how much it helps my terrible voice, I don't like that it makes me sound like Dr. Robot. Dr. Robot. So, yeah. Yeah, that one doesn't work. Had to try. Okay. So, like always, for the third time, I'm pretty much done with this song. Holding the mic is a little bit more complicated than I thought sometimes. Could I smooth it a bit? Which part do you think I should smooth? Oh, the voice? Yeah, I can try. Okay. I'm getting some weird crackles and pops from the thing because of my audio latency being not high enough, I guess. It's something I need to work on. But overall, yeah, that's way better. Cool. The transition here, I think, could use a little bit of work. Let's listen. Yeah, that helps. So what I have here is I have an actual oscillator going on this. So it's barely going into the mix and kind of fading out this really fast arpeggio. So I'm able to kind of get away with that. And it sounds kind of animated, which is good. And then I'll intentionally fade it out right here, just so. Yeah, okay. I don't want to follow that, so I can go here and here. Yeah, that's way better. I like that it doesn't really resolve either. That's fun. Okay. So yes, now for the fourth time, I'm done with this song. I promise. I'm going to find a better spot to put my microphone, I guess, because that definitely did not work. I had it. There's basically it's held on by a little clamp, and I had it right at the edge of my desk because that's the easiest way to move it over. But unfortunately, that also means that it's very easy to flip out, apparently, and fall off my desk and scare the crap out of me. So, yeah, I'll do my normal spiel here. I'll bring this down. Oh, wait, no, I need to do the mastering. The most important part, which, you know, by now, the mastering for these songs is very simple. And there's nothing wrong with simple mastering. Obviously, it's not like super professional, but it helps give things a little bit more. I'm actually going to compress the bass down a little bit more here. It helps kind of bring things together, bring up the volume. So yeah, watch your ears. I'm probably not going to bring it up super loud. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring the volume down, and we'll listen to the whole song. So, if you are watching this stream for the first time, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Please consider hitting that follow button over there, and click that email alerts if you want to know when I go online. Aside from that, if you are watching this on YouTube, if you like what you see, you can always click that subscribe button to see more of this, of me sitting holding a microphone, apparently. Otherwise, if you want to get in touch with me, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. It's Ben_Burns. That's Burnes. I am running a Patreon campaign, and if you wanted to download this song for your own personal use, whatever that might be, you can go to my Patreon campaign and give me $1 or so, and you'll get access to this song. Oh! Hosted my stream with one viewer. Thank you so much, Oshi Opaka. But yeah, this was a fun one to make. I really enjoyed this one. But yeah, that's really all I had to say. So I'll bring the volume back up, and we can just kind of chill out here for a minute, and then we can get on with our respective days. Oh, I should turn off the timer. We did it, guys. A+. Get some sweet ASMR going. Bedwave. I do like when I'm able to sing on a track, even if it's not perfect. I think that's part of the charm. Like, it might be flawed, but it's still there. And yeah. I need to take voice lessons though. Turn on my lamp. Cool. That's so bright. This is this light on its lowest setting. It's so flippin' bright. I love it. Also, I just have to comment that this little turn right here, where this goes down to the 6th chord, because it goes C. Yeah. Or it goes. And then the piano going to the 1 by doing the. That, like, really breaks my brain for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. And I guess that's why they call it a deceptive cadence. But for some reason, every time. It's so good. But yeah, that's the end of this stream. Yeah, again, thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching the stream and just kind of participating and being cool people, doing cool things. If you ever want to get in touch with me, aside from Twitter, I do have a Discord server that I will link in chat. Yeah, feel free to join that, and we mostly just talk about music or cool things we find online, or we just share the creative projects that we're currently working on. So I highly recommend that people check that out and hang out as well. But otherwise, I have to thank everybody again for hanging out, and you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.